But we have some news about our guac.
We do. It's good news, too. It looks like there's going to be another 30-day pause.
That's right.
With the tariffs from Mexico. Now, we'll see if Canada jumps on board. And I'm watching as there looks to be kind of a reversal now on what's going on in the stock market. And that's not going to be overnight, but it looks like they're backing off some of the lows that were happening today.
Bit, yeah.
Yeah, which is good news. That's good news for people.
Avocados from Mexico. I can go get some now. I'm going to go stock up.
Pablo just shakes his head and laughs. Because you think that as soon as... I want you to listen to some numbers. I want give me your reaction to this.
Okay.
Okay? The U.S. government's running at a budget deficit for almost 25 years. It's been going at a budget deficit. We've been spending more than we take in. So when the unadjusted dollars, spending has jumped from $3.7 trillion in 2015. 3.7. In 2024, it's $6.8 trillion.
Wow.
We spend $6.8 trillion.
That's unfathomable to me.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't even think of the trillion.
Yeah.
I mean, billion's big enough.
Yeah. Social Security benefits climb with inflation, so we know that that's an expense. I'm just looking at I pulled this from the Wall Street Journal. Some of the big costs are Medicaid, other health care costs, the cost to national defense, as the president now is talking about a big national defense, like an Iron Dome. That's just that's a lot of money.
That is. And did you say the last time we had a surplus was 25 years ago?
That's what it says.
Who would have been President Bush?
No, Clinton.
It was his administration.
It was Clinton.
How do other countries that have like universal free healthcare do it? How do they do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, how do they do it without going deficit?
Are they like trillions in dollars in debt? Like France, Germany, come and help us, please.
The issue is like with Canada and free healthcare, Canadians that can afford to come here for healthcare and pay for it. Because you're waiting in line for years and years and years for a lot of the service. In Cuba, they have free health care. But in Cuba, when you go to the hospital in Cuba, this is a true story. My Cuban friends told me. When you go to the hospital in Cuba, you bring your own bedding.
Really?
Yeah. They run out of medicine all the time. My friends that are from Cuba that still have family members in Cuba, they ask them if they can get their hands on the prescriptions they need to send them from the U.S. to them privately in the mail because they don't have any medicine.
Wow. It's a little different, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But imagine that we are spending $6.8 trillion in fiscal year 2024. That's just
a lot of money.
Yeah, and then we borrow against it. We spend more money paying our interest. So have either one of you ever gotten yourself into credit card trouble when you were young?
Yeah.
I never had a credit card.
Oh, that's right. You told us that.
I'm weird like that.
No, you're just such a perfect citizen.
No,
She's had 87 jobs. I've never had debt.
No, I never had a credit card. I never said I'd never had debt. I went to school, okay? Student loans.
But when I got my first credit card, looking back now at my life, I got my first credit card and it had a $1,000 credit limit. And I found myself in a span of a few weeks maxing out my credit card. Mm-hmm. And at the time, realizing the minimum payment every month on that card.
$12 or something.
$20.
Right?
Whatever it was. But it was going to be an outrageous amount of money that I wasn't going to be able to cover. And I thought, by the time I'm done paying this card off, it's going to be $3,500 for $1,000 worth of stuff. We spend more money on just the interest on the debt we owe than we spend in our national defense budget.
It's usually the case, but that's a big number.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We spend more money just on the interest, not paying off the debt. If we just pay the interest on the debt.
Can we start chipping away at the interest?
Isn't there some smart people that can help us with this?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
That's what he's doing. Apparently, supposedly.
So they made cuts. They have cut. Listen to some of the numbers. I'm glad you asked that question. The Doge. They have cut, let me see where it is. Here it is. 24 offices in Arizona. They've canceled the lease on 24 buildings that they're renting throughout the state of Arizona. The National Park Service office in Camp Verde, 2,300 square feet. It's costing $53,000. National Park in Flagstaff, 2 buildings, one for $242,000, another for $163,000. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration in Nogales, $68,000. Public Defender Services in Phoenix, $1.1 million. Internal Revenue Service National Office in Phoenix, almost 100,000 square feet of office space, $2.6666 million.
It's a lot of sixes.
It's a lot of millions.
So they're just talking about unused office space.
Yeah,
that's
unnecessary
costing money.
office space. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that
Sell it.
yeah.
Dude,
You know how, I don't know if you've ever used one, but they have the apps now, and I can't remember what the name of them are, that you can download them and it tells you subscriptions you pay every month to. And then you find out, I've been paying for that subscription for the past year and a half, and I'm not even realizing it. And it's hundreds of dollars by the time you're done that you're saving.
Yeah.
This is millions.
So Elon Musk is like an app.
He is. He's like that.
He's combing through all of
What's it called? Is it Rocket something or what? I don't want to.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah,
now.
there's a couple of them where you can go online and it will find what subscription you are, and it will even help you cancel them.
Yeah, because you're too lazy to look it up yourself.
Yeah.
I kind
Or you
of
forget.
I try to comb through them on my phone. Every once in a while, you can go through like subscriptions, and
Yeah.
I've caught somewhere I'm like, I didn't buy that.
I get
doing?
so I have cable still, which I want to.
You do?
I do.
love that.
Pablo's
I
all
love
I want to get YouTube TV because I hear it's cheaper and easy to use, but
heard
it
that's
doesn't
the
matter.
future too, yeah.
I have cable. I have Cox Cable and I have Cox Internet, which the internet is fantastic. But I also have Hulu. I have Netflix. I have Amazon
Paramount.
Prime. I have Paramount Plus. I have
Do you
all
have
that.
Max? HBO
Yeah,
Max?
but all that's part of some of these other
Yeah.
subscriptions. The one that comes with Disney Plus, which I never watch, and I think that's Paramount Plus. So I have all these other subscriptions, and I watch the same 4 TV shows.
You do watch Paramount Plus, sir.
I do.
There's
watch
one show
Yeah,
that I
do.
know you watch.
I watch Landman.
Yeah.
I watch Landman, but I watch
that's
some of the
funny.
others. But I have subscriptions to all this stuff, and I watch reruns of the same TV show
Over and over.
over and over again. I'm watching old episodes of Master Chef right now with Gordon Ramsay.
You need YouTube TV.
Yeah, I do. I'm watching.
Interesting.
Yeah, I watch. I've seen the series NYPD Blue 4 times.
You start solving crimes.
So you saw the butt 4 times?
Yes.
Oh.
And I've been watching. You know what I started rewatching was, have you guys watched The Chosen?
No, it's
The story about the life of Jesus.
Oh, no, I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh, it is the.
Where's that at?
It's on Amazon Prime, and the season 5 is coming out. There's 7 total seasons, and apparently the new season that's coming out is the season of the crucifixion. And so it starts at the beginning of the story is how he invites the 12, and it goes through the 4 seasons. It is in my opinion, it is a very moving story of the Gospels. Look up The Chosen. The guy's name is Jonathan Rumi that plays Jesus, but everybody in it is phenomenal. And I'm rewatching the series again.
But to wrap it up, you need YouTube TV.
I do. I do.
Solve your problems.
I thought you were going to tell me you need Jesus is what I thought
That
you were going to
too.
say. That's what I thought she was going to say.
Well, I
To
didn't
wrap
want
it
to
up,
say it.
to wrap it up, you need Jesus. But nope. The heathen says I need YouTube TV.
There was
All
a
right.
lot of 6s earlier.
There
in that
was.
number.
There was a lot of 6s.
Thanks for watching the Mike Broomhead Show. Catch up on Amazing Arizonans, a KTAR News podcast, and click the button in the middle to subscribe.